to the intro, my Bradford accent, I used it quite a lot on the EP. Everything was beautiful. But it's not like we get Coronation Street in this house or anything, so I don't really, I don't really know what my accent makes me sound like I'm from. It's one of my favorite things because I grew up like traveling to different countries with my parents. We'd go to Jamaica, we'd go to Spain, we'd go to Miami and Jacksonville in Florida, and we were just traveling all the time. Even though when I was really young, I did go to school in the north of England, so I've always had like a slightly weird accent. I never sounded like this all the time. I just didn't. Yeah, the monologue at the end of "I Don't Love You," that's a Yorkshire accent. And when I talk to my mom on the phone, I definitely catch more of a Yorkshire accent because even though she's from like South America, from Uruguay, where they speak Spanish, I definitely she's got a strong northern accent, and I definitely pick it up. It's weird. There's something weird. Like, I think it's quite normal for it to change when you've traveled a lot, because my dad has a Jamaican accent, but he can speak in like quite a neutral sort of London accent. His natural accent, I think, is Jamaican though. And my mom, she's from Uruguay, which is sort of country in South America near Argentina. And she's got more of a Bradford accent because she grew up and went to school there when my grandparents moved. And then we flew around a lot when I was a kid because of my dad and my dad's work and stuff. And I always had just a really weird accent, so I really like it. Like, I have a lot of people being like, she can't decide where she's from. And it's like, yeah, you motherfuckers who are just like those types of people that they if they don't know someone just like that, they don't get it, or they hate when other people have been on holiday and they come back with like a lovely suntan and they're just like, oh, who do you think you are? And it's just like, I'm the girl with the weird accent actually, and I really like it. So you're so pretty, Custom Versace. People love to say queen. You know what? Do you know what made me really happy when we put the EP out a few days ago? The first few comments that we saw were all these like really weird like things. Like it starts with like snatch my weave, and then it goes wig snatched, officially snatched. I'm bald. I'm heading to the wig shop. Need to get a new lace front. Scalped. Was it crazy? Who comes up with that? Snatched. Yes, queen! You guys are mad. That's how you sound to me, by the way. I hope you like it. I really like it. So I really wanted the girls from the band to be here. Everyone thinks that this band is just me, and it's not. Because I know that all of you guys that know me from before know who Lauren is. She's really beautiful, womanly, and she's got like big curly hair. She's from New York. She's from here, and she plays guitar. She also can play keys, and she can trigger music and synths and stuff like that. And we've been working together for years now. For I don't know, maybe longer than I've been working with Willie, probably. So I wish that they were here, but it's just me. And you. Hi. Okay, I'm reading your questions because what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. What I wanted to do was play some of the songs off of the EP, and then maybe if you had questions about like how the songs were written or who the songs were about or what's up with the lyrics and stuff, then I could let you know, darlings. Let you know all about it. Do you want to do that? Alright, fuck it. You guys are too fast. I'm just going to play songs anyway. DJ Teddy. Track 1, Everything Was Beautiful. Can you hear that? Say yes or no. Alright, here we go. I love that. Does anyone have any questions about that then? The intro. What do you put in your mouth? That's a very good question. My question to you is, what do you think? Willie came up with that, the piece of music. Everything. I think a lot of the sounds in the record are guitars, and they've been manipulated to sound a little bit different, like, you know, theremins and stuff like that. I don't think there was a significance, Lolita. I don't think there was necessarily a significance to the intro. I think it's more about, like, setting the mood, you know. This EP, I'm just kind of telling true stories about my life and my reality, and I don't know. It didn't make sense just to dive right in to Alexis, Texas. Yeah, I love Lana Del Rey. I think her music's amazing. I think it's great. I think there's some really, really beautiful music around at the moment. I really like, I love Lana. I really like Kali Uchis. Has anyone heard of Kali Uchis? She's from, like, America, but I think she's Colombian. Caliuchis. How do you say her name? I don't know. She's magical. I like her a lot. Yeah, she's queen. Slay! Slay! I really like, I like Florence and the Machine as well. I like that one Duffy album. And I really like Amy Winehouse. She's just unfuckwithable. Dope. I hope we can make a vinyl of this EP. That'd be really nice. That'd be lovely. What does that mean? Do you like that poppy? Can you explain that? What does that mean? Yeah, I've got it behind me. The lyric book that I write all my lyrics in, I've got it. I have like a few because I get to the end of it and it's like totally full. And I don't just write songs in it, like I also write plans and I write poetry, and I like to send Willie a lot of handwritten love letters, even if we're in the same room. Like I write things down all the time, so I have like a collection of leather-bound lyric books or just books to write stuff down in. I think it's quite nice just to write things down in general. What was the inspiration of the intro? Do you ever experience that thing where something's happened and it feels like a dream? And then, I don't know, you find out that it wasn't a dream at all. It was just one particular night or one particular trip or one particular experience that you just, I don't know, it'll always feel more like a dream. I think that's the feeling of the intro to me. Because a lot of the songs, Hate Fuck, I Don't Love You, Diamond Days, there's bits of sadness in there, bits of melancholy and the joy. And the thing is, it was beautiful. All those experiences that led to that, it was still beautiful. Life's not really about happiness for me. It's about experiences. And a bad experience is equally as valuable for my creativity, emotional growth, learning, everyone's. I think sadness is equally as valuable as joy. I can see that you keep writing if I have any advice for young up-and-coming artists. Versace. Yeah, I think you should just write things down all the time. Any thought that comes into your head, any passing conversation, any argument with a lover or a friend, any feeling of rejection, any kind of inspiration, you just have to write it all down. Write everything down. Like, don't let it slip away. I think reading helps a lot as well. I like to read the work of other writers. We have a lot of books here. Like, I like to read writers that write in the style of how I actually gravitate towards writing, which is quite, I don't know, it's quite floral, it's quite decorated. I was listening to her on YouTube. She's an amazing poet. I read a lot of like Oscar Wilde plays because all the characters are just absurd, and I think that's really fun. If everyone's nice, it's just boring, isn't it? But absurd. That's good. I'm really excited. I can see these questions about tours. I'm really excited about going on tour. I do hope I see some of you guys there. It'll be fun. Sing Alexis, Texas together. Powder my nose, I'm going out tonight, out tonight, out tonight. Me and my best friend go wild in the West End. You and my best friend, we cowboys and angels. Hi, and play Alexis, Texas. Alrighty. Here we go. DJ, play that track. That's Willie's voice. Hi, I'm back. I love that song. Who knows who Alexis Texas is, as a matter of interest? Google it. It's not, the song's not necessarily about Alexis Texas herself, but you should Google who she is anyway. It's for a matter of education. Yeah, it's Willie's voice saying Alexis Texas. That's him. So in a way, in a very peculiar and sort of minor way, it's a duet between us. You're funny. Yeah, me and Willie, we designed like a few pieces of merch. Like a while ago, I put out a t-shirt that said Disgrace. We call this studio Disgrace. I don't know if you've seen it on any of the sort of iTunes credits or whatever, but the studio name is Disgrace. And I put out a t-shirt that said Disgrace on it in like velvet letters, something like that. It was a t-shirt I was wearing that Dad had made for me, but then I wanted you guys to have it too. The next piece of merch that I would like to make, that we were sort of designing recently, see this wallpaper? It's from the 70s. I don't know how Willie put it up because it was all kind of dry and a bit crumbly. But it's so beautiful. And I'd like to have a t-shirt that is the print from the wallpaper. It's like all these sort of, they look like peas to me in like pink and like a sort of mustardy colour. I like flowers a lot. But yeah, I'd like to do that, and I've designed some other merch pieces as well. I think it'd be nice if we all wear them. I know I'm going to wear them. I'm designing them for me to wear. I just want to make enough that we can all wear them because we're like a family. I feel like you know me. Have you sent any songs to the radio? Well, Beats One Radio is playing Mr. Watson right now. Oh, Mr. Watson, I've been cheating with you. You're the only one to fix the stupid shit I've been through. Oh, Mr. Watson, I've been cheating with you. You're the only one who knows my favorite color, and it's powder blue. Could I say anything about the tracks that didn't make the EP? Yeah, they'll be on the next EP. That's what I have to say. I really like them. I do. It's good because we have them, there's not as much work to do on them than starting everything from scratch and doing another like 5, 6, 7 songs. Violet Roses. I cried at the funeral for my heart. Violet roses and thorns in the rain. 'Cause I die every time we fall apart. Violet roses just remind me of the pain. Don't say goodbye. My thorns won't cut you twice. Don't say goodbye. Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of songs that I've co-written that you can sort of see online, like registered, but most of them are not for me. Like, I've been writing a lot of songs for other people recently. I wish I could tell you who, but I can't really say much until they come out because a matter of privacy, you know, things get leaked and stuff, so don't listen to leaks. Don't leak my shit. These glasses? Prada or Gucci? Prada. For glasses, I prefer Prada. I'm not as much into fashion as I used to. Like, I used to really like it. I recently did this, I don't know. I did like a little shoot for Alice and Olivia really recently. I think it just came out last week. But I love their stuff as well. But I'm not into fashion as much as I used to. I used to go to every single thing at Fashion Week that I was into. And it's taken time away from making music. You know, I only went to a couple of Fashion Week things this year, and they played the song Diamond Days at the Tom Ford show, and they only played like 4 songs. And it was really nice. The really nice thing about it is they played one of Alicia Keys' songs, and I love her. She's lovely. She's the nicest. She's so nice. And then we texted each other like, they're playing our song! Ah, my song, your song, great! We don't text each other those things, but it kind of, she's so lovely. She's lovely. Do I still like my old songs from when I was a solo artist? Yeah, I do. I really do. I don't think I would have written them if I didn't like them. If I thought I was not going to like them like 3 years later, I would never have written those songs. I really, really like Out of Time. I love Marlboro Lights. I love Controversy. I think Controversy is one of the better songs I've written ever, like one of the top 10, I'd say. And I write a lot of songs. Considering how many songs I write, I don't choose to release or give away that many of them. But, you know, in the future. Yeah, I like Controversy as well. I love that song. Cheerleaders, wet panties. Fucking for a McDonald's. I'm such a cunt. Diamond Days video is coming out next week. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce that or what, but I'm hoping it's coming out next week. Maybe if everyone tweets enough times, it'll speed up the process. Just send loads and loads of tweets every day. Being like, Diamond Days video, need it now. The powers that be may see it. Is that an expression? The powers that be? Who are the powers that be? Out of my old material, I definitely prefer Trouble, 100%. But nothing. I don't like anything as much as I love 30mg. I love 30mg. It's who I am now. Nothing comes close, to be honest. I'm gonna play you another song. Oh, Verbalicious, please. Rap a little bit. You can sing that. Don't play nice. This guy you hypnotized. No beat too hard to ride. The club will be shaking, dead will be waking. 'Cause I don't play nice. Still not be his, close your eyes. The club will be shaking, dead will be waking. 'Cause I don't play nice, no. It's not really how it goes, is it? Oh well. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna play you. Hate Fuck. So I'm about to play Hate Fuck from the EP. Mainly because it's got some of my favorite lyrics from the whole EP. It's got some of my very favorite lyrics on it. Like, honestly, it's quite hard to be completely honest when you're confessing to all the things that you shouldn't really say out loud. But at the same time, it's very freeing, you know, because if people can like that version of you, that part of you, you with that mistake that you made, or that fuck up you fucked up, then you know that they're really ride or die for you. And fuck a fake bitch. Like, I don't have friends that are not ride or die. I don't like that shit. I hate that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that fake shit. There we go. My favorite lyrics. Hi. What's your favorite song, guys? My favorite song? I don't know. I'm gonna say all of them. Like I really love the music on Everything Was Beautiful because I feel like it's like a soundtrack to my life. Kind of trippy. I like Florida Blues as well. I love that song. Diamond Days is great because it sort of reminds me of the Beatles and the Beach Boys. And then I Don't Love You. I really like that song because I don't know, it makes me think of the Ronettes. It makes me think of the Shirelles, the Crystals. Sometimes my favorite song is the one that I have the best memories making, if I can remember making it. So like, I don't know. When I listen to Florida Blues, I remember how Willie and I made that song, and I was sat right here, and he was sat right there, and I don't know. We'd been talking about the meaning of Florida Blues for about a week, I'd say. I like to watch a lot of documentaries in bed, so I don't really like to work. I just like to have fun. And something made me think of Florida Blues, and Willie had this great idea for the music. We'd been on a plane, and I think we watched the Straight Out of Compton film, and then, rekindled our mutual love for like more hip hop, more rap music, especially from that kind of era. I still listen to a lot of that music. I really like Outkast. Like it's weird. Like I'll play the Ronettes back to back with the Stankonia record all day, or I'll play like the Beach Boys or Simon and Garfunkel with really beautiful lyrics and very dreamy sounds, and then I'll just play a Snoop Dogg song or an Eminem song, something. So, but Willie had a great idea, I think, for the Florida blues music, that like theremin noise. What's my favorite Beach Boys song? God Only Knows. That's my favorite Beach Boys song. I never had a third solo album, Row Row. It never happened. It was this. It was these tunes that we're listening to now. I suppose, it took me. It was really hard to get out of my record deal. I tried for a very long time. But I guess if I never would have got out of it, I would have just had to release this music with Interscope. And Interscope's a really, it's a major label, like it's a big company, so who knows what would have happened. But we made this music all by ourselves. I really like it. And I'm not sure if it would have been as pure if I had a few more voices in my ears. Who knows? Expose them, Queen. No one's being exposed, really. You know how these things go. You guys know everything now. You just Google it. I mean, I do. Why did I give up a major label deal? It's so complicated. I feel like it would take away from the joy of the music for me to tell you all of the all of the things that happen inside the music industry, some of the things that happen are quite unbelievable. Some of the things that happen are quite sad, and I don't want you guys to have to know that, because I feel like I want you to experience the songs as my memories, as songs I've written that I've chosen to share. I don't want you to have to know about all the bad stuff, because it's going to taint it. And I do still listen to my old music. Have you been involved in any cult rituals? I don't think I can answer that. I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Favorite memory of being Natalia Kills? Meeting Willie Moon. Starting the Cruel Youth band before we were even called Cruel Youth. That's my favorite memory of being Natalia Kills, to be honest. Queen of Cults. Hi. I have to go soon. I'm gonna miss you guys. You're so funny. Okay, everyone can ask one more question before I go. I have to go in a couple of minutes. I'll be back, don't worry. Play Florida Blues. Sing a demo. Do people still call you Natalia? Yeah. I guess, like, if I ever ran into, like, an ex or a friend from way before, they probably would call me Natalia. It's still my middle name, so I'm not opposed to it, but I've been Teddy for so long now, and my name changed to Teddy way before I let anybody outside of my IRL friends and my IRL family in real life. So I've been Teddy for so long. It was quite a big decision to sort of like announce it that everyone else should call me that, rather than being able to hide behind a stage name like Kills, like Natalia Kills, you know. Thank you. I've just read your comment. I encourage all my friends to listen to Cruel Youth. Thank you very much. I encourage all of you guys to get your friends into Cruel Youth, because it's not just music, it's the whole world, isn't it? My favorite thing about it is that you're not a prisoner of anything anymore. Anything you experience in life can be turned into a beautiful song, into a beautiful soundtrack. That's the whole point. Life doesn't have to be beautiful. Relationships don't have to be perfect. You don't have to live up to other people's expectations. You can still celebrate exactly what you are and make something beautiful out of it. And that's what this EP is, and that's what the lyrics are about. They're all true. They're all real life experiences of mine, memories of mine, so I think it's better now. Recommend a book. I'm reading a book at the moment. I'm reading Ronnie Spector from the Ronettes. She has I went to see her play live with Willie recently. My really nice manager, Max. Hi, Max. He got me in to see her show here in New York. It was amazing. And I'm reading her autobiography, and it's absolutely incredible. Ronnie was married to a guy called Phil Spector. Look him up. YouTube his interviews. It's amazing. And Phil Spector was the producer and music writer, songwriter for all of the Ronettes records and lots of other records. You'll know so many of them, and if you don't, please listen to them ASAP, like now. But yeah, it was amazing. He found her at 18 or whatever, and they ended up making records together with her and her sister and her cousin, Estelle and Nedra. And he turned into a little bit of a lunatic. He's in prison right now, actually. And she had to really, really fight hard to get away from that relationship. But they made such beautiful music together. And what was amazing is that for the times back then, in the 60s, in the early 60s, it was quite unusual for a mixed race brown girl like Ronnie or like me to marry outside of her neighborhood, let alone to marry a really rich white guy who was super talented, who ran a really big business. It was kind of, it wasn't as common as it is now. And I find that quite inspiring for some reason, to be married to the person you work with. They share the most intimate parts of you. They share the most intimate memories that no one else knows about you. And, you know, you breathe the same air and smile the same smile and laugh at the same jokes, like more than anyone else in the world. Then you get to make a record with that person. It's incredible. But also, to be from such different backgrounds, that's a step even further. So that's the book I'm reading at the moment. It's a funny read as well. It's a bit tragic, but I'll go get it before I go. You can see what it is. Hi. Can you see? I know it's like probably backwards or whatever. Hi. 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 Be My Baby, How I Survived Mascara, Miniskirts and Madness. It's by Ronnie Spector and it's really good. Maybe I shall read it to you next time. What else? I read a lot of books about human behavior as well. I'm quite interested in the mind and like how people behave socially and how they communicate. I know that's a bit unusual, but when you're writing about people and experiences all the time, it kind of makes sense after a minute, especially if you want to understand your own crazy, if you want to understand your own madness. I'm trying to bring Willie down. Let me see. Right before I go, let me see. Babe! Honey! Yeah? They want to say hello. They like your work. Come say hi. Come say hi. Are you sleeping? Are you working? You're writing a song. Will you come say hi next time? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. King and Queen. You're too cute. I love you guys. I love you all. I gotta go. It's been an hour. It's supposed to only be 30 minutes. Yeah, right before I go, I'll tell you about this. The key that says 21. You can see it. We go like that. Can you see? So, God, it's shiny. There we go. So, all of the jewelry, not just the key, but like I also have this as well. Can you see? It's like the statue in Brazil of Jesus Christ. Christ the Redeemer, sorry. All of my jewelry belonged to my grandma who raised me. And she'd moved from Uruguay to the north of England and started like a big company with factories doing, I don't know, some factory thing. Steel crafting for aeroplanes or something. She started a business with my granddad. She's really smart. She raised me a lot because my dad was working all the time and he got in a bit of trouble here and there. So she raised me and I lived in a house like for a lot of the time. And all of this jewelry and all of the furniture in here except Willie's desk is all my grandma's. And she said to me, "Ay, nena, baby girl. Ay, nena, when I die, I'm going to leave everything to you. And you have to wear it and redecorate your place to look just like this house. And then I'm going to come back and haunt you when I die." So I'll show you real quick. So all these mirrors here, if you can see, mirrors. And then there's like, hang on, cats. And then a big couch from the Mr. Watson video, which we also shot right here. And then, oh, it's like a chandelier and pretty much almost everything in here. It was my grandma's. And when Willie and I married, right before we got married, he shipped all of my grandma's furniture over. And she'd been in heaven for a while. By the time I met Willie, he never got to meet her. But she left me the 21 key. It was the last gift I got before she died from her for a birthday. So it would have been my 21st birthday. She gave it to me, and she'd given it to my mum on my mum's 21st birthday as well. But, man, she was a bit of a gangster, my grandma. It wasn't like, oh, you're 21, have a solid gold 18-carat key, because it's a symbol. She was just like, if you ever get in trouble, you can melt it down no matter what country you're in. The language of money and the language of gold is always the same. That's kind of how she sounded, to be honest. I'll find a video for you guys, but she gave it to me in case I ever got in trouble. And man, I got in a fuck ton of trouble. I got in a lot of trouble. I really did. But I would never sell this, and I'd never get rid of any of this stuff either, because I love her. She's my heart. She's my life. And when I wake up every morning and I come down before Willie's awake, then I start writing all the lyrics out from my dreams. I sometimes talk to my grandma because all her stuff's here and it looks just like the house I grew up in. So sometimes I talk to my grandma, have conversations with the walls. It feels like she's here and I don't miss her because I don't feel like we're apart. So I don't take the key off either because she gave it to me, and I never want to be without her. It's true love. I gotta go. Bye, guys. I love you all. That was fun. We'll play some more songs next time, and then I might read a bit of a book to you. Definitely get Willie to say hi. Maybe next time we do it, the girls from the band will be here. They can introduce themselves. They're very camera shy. Lauren and Tina, really camera shy, so we'll see. Go to the Cruel Youth XO Instagram, and you can see a video of Lauren sort of jamming and playing the songs. We just put it up today, so go see it. I'm gonna go. I love you. Bye. Follow me at Cruel Youth XO. I read your comments, especially the naughty ones. Bye.